We have Jumpin' Jack Swagger in the ring, basically bragging that he's going to win the Royal Rumble matchup, that he hasn't been in one, so the match is perfect for him. Perfect for the All-American, American Jack Swagger. So then he proposes that he wants to challenge people to an All-American, American, Canadian, Mexican, Russian challenge where they have to try to throw him over the top rope. Okay, he just said American 4 times, but still. So then Santino comes out, and honestly, I was figuring, like, okay, you know, Santino's going to get his ass kicked, and, you know, he's going to lose. And surprisingly, he won the matchup. It was Swagger beat him up for 30 seconds, you know, including hitting him with that devastating Vader bomb. And basically, he went to go throw Santino over the top rope, and then Santino kind of grabbed his arm and hung onto the rope and wound up actually flipping Swagger over. So Santino actually beat him in that All-American, American challenge. So, poor Swagger continues to get buried. So, I don't know what he did. He must have, like, run over one of McMahon's kids or something, or, like, opened a car door into, like, Triple H's kid's head or something. He must have just did something to piss him off backstage. I don't know what he did. So, okay, so then we go to our triple threat match for the night, for the #1 contendership, for whoever wins gets to face Sheamus at the Royal Rumble. It's John Cena versus Randy Orton versus Kofi Kingston. This was a pretty cool matchup, I thought. This match was probably about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. A lot of good moves in the matchup. Basically, I could kind of summarize it in order here, because I wrote down a lot of them. Basically, like, Orton hit his second rope DDT on John Cena during the matchup, and I liked how he was kind of like looking up and had this like weird look in his eyes, and I liked how the commentators pointed that look out, because I thought that was cool, because, you know, Orton's supposed to be sick and sadistic and all that, so I thought they did a good job on that. Yeah, I actually just gave them props. Kofi hit a crossbody on Orton, got a 2 count. Orton hit that backbreaker on his like little side backbreaker on Kofi. That was cool. Kofi hits an SOS on Orton for a 2 count. Cena gets an STFU on Kofi, and then Orton made the save. Kofi actually survived that move for a few seconds. There's my cat making a special guest appearance. And he don't want me to hold him. Kofi hits a Trouble in Paradise on John Cena. Cena falls out of the ring. At this point, like, Kofi does his springboard move on Orton, like, in the corner and starts waylaying on him. And then about this point, Legacy comes out. Cody Rhodes drop kicks the steel steps into Cena. And then, meanwhile, while the referee's view is obstructed with a cataract again, DiBiase comes in the ring and hits Kofi in the leg and knocks him down. And then this allows Orton to hit an RKO. And surprisingly, we have Randy Orton versus Sheamus at the Royal Rumble for the title. Definitely surprised they went the heel versus heel route on this one. So, cool. Actually, a little bit excited about that one. So then we have, next segment, we have Michael Cole Jr., also known as Josh Matthews. Grumpy Cheeto calls him that one, Michael Cole Jr. Basically interviewing Tyson, then Hornswoggle shows up, and I thought about skipping this because I can't stand Hornswoggle. Frickin' Hornswoggle. And then Tyson said something really cool. He's like, if you interfere in this matchup, I'm going to pull your intestines out of your body and do jump rope with it. And he also said something about going through his nose and pulling his brain out. I thought that was cool. Very violent, but very awesome. But as awesome as this Tupperware. Because you know it's not going to happen. So, but it was cool. So then we come to my favorite part of the night, like the Miz promo. Miz just cut like the best promo like I've seen in, I don't know, maybe since like so far this year and last year for WWE. Like, his promo was awesome. And to be honest, I don't even want to describe this promo because this promo was just awesome. Like, this was probably one of the best promos I've seen, like, in a long time. You know, this year, last year. Like, Miz basically just kind of described, like, how when he came to WWE, nobody cared for him and respected him, and how he had to work his way up, and just this promo was awesome. And then basically MVP came out because Miz was ripping on him, you know, joking about him and stuff. And then MVP comes out and, you know, starts, like, basically saying how, like, Miz was calling him an animal during the promo, and MVP was saying, like, well, I was in jail for 9 years, and I lived with the animals, and he got treated like an animal, blah, blah. And then they wind up brawling for a little bit, and MVP gets the upper hand with one of his sidekicks to the ropes. So, yeah, if you can check out this promo on YouTube, like, check it out, because it was worthwhile. It was one of my favorite promos, like, in a long time. So then we come back to a barn burner. We have another first round Divas matchup. We have Eve versus Katie Lee Burchill, with Maryse doing commentary at ringside. This match lasted for like a minute and a half, and this match sucked. It was just too short. I give the one prop of the move. The move of the matchup was Katie Lee Burchill hit like this spinning like tilt-a-roll backbreaker move on Eve. That was awesome, but like that was the match. That one move was like the whole match. Eve won with a schoolgirl roll-up out of nowhere, like 1, 2, 3. It was weird. She missed like a somersault move, and then Katie got her up, and then that's when the roll-up happened. So, too short. So then the next segment we have a Vince McMahon promo where he comes out. It was kind of a short promo, kind of short and sweet. He basically says that he had closure when Brett was lying on the ground in pain after getting kicked in the nuts, and then he says that Brett will never ever appear in the WWE ever again. So my gut feeling is that if Brett doesn't show up in the next couple weeks on Raw, like attacking McMahon, he'll probably show up at the Royal Rumble, and that'll probably set up the whole match that they're going to have at WrestleMania, I guess. So, and then we come to the main event. We have DX versus Tyson and Jericho. And the first part of this matchup, I was pretty interested in it because, like, Tyson was and HBK were going at it, and they were kind of like, doing the whole collar elbow tie-up move, and then Tyson kept shoving HBK down, and then HBK kept getting frustrated, wound up eventually charging at him, and Tyson shoulder blocked him down, so I was thinking, like, wow, Tyson's getting some offense in this match. So then he tags Jericho in, and then Jericho goes at it with Triple H for a little bit, and then Shawn Michaels comes into it, and then Jericho and Michaels are changing, like, roll-up pins for 2 counts for a little bit, which was cool. Those guys always have good chemistry in the matchup. And then the match just kind of stopped. Hornswoggle came out, and then, you're figuring, okay, Tyson and Jericho are going to kick his ass, and then basically Jericho's like, gets tagged in, and he's like looking at Hornswoggle, and then Tyson takes off his t-shirt to reveal a DX shirt, and then he knocks out Jericho, and then celebrates with DX, and the show goes off the air. So what started as an interesting main event, it kind of turned into something I figured was going to happen, so not really happy with that. So overall, this Raw is alright. I don't know. What do you think, Lavos? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured too. Some of it was cool, like the Legacy matchup was cool, the Triple Threat match was cool, the first round Divas match was okay, and I loved the Miz promo, but the DX stuff and the second Jack Swagger burial and all that stuff was kind of bleh. So, well, thanks for watching the show. Sorry, it was hopefully the show was okay to watch. Check out Grumpy Cheeto's ECW review. He'll probably post that up pretty soon, either later tomorrow or tonight or something. So yeah, I'm Classic 1333. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.